Hello. It is so very important for us to review the ALICE protocol each year. As a reminder, ALICE is the protocol empowering all of our students and adults to utilize information provided to proactively handle the threat of an aggressive intruder or active shooter. ALICE stands for Alert, Lockdown, Inform, Counter, and Evacuate. To our newest Spartans, our goal is to empower you and help you understand that preservation of life is most important. Our procedures at the high school more specifically promote self-defense due to the physical size and abilities of our students. Following today's video and drill, please reach out to your teachers, counselors, and/or administrators with questions and suggestions.
Hello, Homestead. I'm Officer Roberson, one of the school resource officers here at Homestead. I'm going to talk to you today about ALICE. The purpose of lockdown in ALICE is to know how to secure in place and if that's the best option. Securing in place does not just mean locking the door. It means to barricade in place. Barricading and fortification methods are essentially enhanced lockdowns. Barricades are necessary if securing in place is the best option. It's important to think through how you would barricade a classroom and be ready to put that plan in place. Historical evidence of active shooter events have shown that an intruder will not attempt to breach a locked door. That's why we keep all classroom doors locked. During passing periods, doors should be able to be closed at a moment's notice. In addition to keeping the doors locked, we empower you to further secure the door by wedging the doors shut if it opens inward, or secure the door with a rope, belt, chain, or even a networking cable if it opens outward into the hallway. Also, you should use environmental tools such as desks, cabinets, chairs, tables to block or barricade the door. Use a poster or a large piece of paper to cover any windows so that the intruder can't see where you are. Remember, do not use your own body as a barricade tool if these other options are available. Once you have barricaded and secured your room as well as possible, you should move to a hard corner of the classroom, look for alternate escape routes, like another door or window, in case evacuation becomes your best option. Be prepared to counter the intruder and spread out in the room if the barricade is breached. Do not open the door for anyone. Law enforcement will coordinate extraction methods when the threat is over. Dial 911 when it is safe to do so. And look for first aid supplies and treat those who are injured to the best of your capabilities. Remain quiet so you don't give information to the intruder and so that you can see information from others. Thank you for your attention today.
I am now going to discuss rally points and reunification. Rally points should be discussed by teachers and students and determined at the beginning of the school year and the start of second semester. Rally points are not static in nature, but rather fluid. This means that a rally point can change based upon the situation. Teachers should have at least 2 rally points that they can have students meet up at in the event your class has to evacuate the building as a result of an active killer type of incident. The rally points can be anywhere away from the high school, but may be on campus. The primary reason that 2 different locations need to be discussed is because both points should be in opposite directions. You will not know if an area that you have chosen is in the direct line in which the attacker is coming from. For this reason, it is imperative that teachers and students discuss 2 possible areas that you could run to for safety. Reunification points are static. The 2 reunification points for HHS are St. East Church and Summit Middle School's gymnasium. If the building has been evacuated and the situation going on in the school has been contained and it has been deemed safe to move to reunification sites, teachers will be notified to start taking their students to one of these 2 locations. In general, if you evacuate to the north, which are the bus lots, or to the west, behind End Gap, your reunification site will be St. E's. If you evacuate to the east or south of the building, your reunification site will be Summit's gymnasium.
I'm going to discuss first responders and the preservation of life. As a responder to your crisis, my first responsibility is to get to that person that's hurting you and stop them. Realize the scene will be loud, chaotic, and scary. Remember that if I come in contact with you, my gun will be drawn and pointed in the direction of trouble. I need to see that you are not armed. Show me your hands, then move past me to safety. Continue showing your empty hands to every police officer you encounter. It's important I don't mistake you for the gunman and hurt you because you have that found weapon in your hand. If you encounter a gun or knife on the ground, place a sweatshirt or a coat off your back, a poster off the wall, or a trash can from the room over that weapon. Do not pick up the weapon and carry it around. Once again, do not pick up the weapon and carry it around. I'm in that school with my gun drawn because I already know something horrible is occurring. We simply don't have time to talk unless you know where the gunman is. Be specific and brief and move on quickly. Finally, please do not let yourself become a passive victim and wait for me to save you. Take active participation in your own survival. Accept the fact this terrible event is occurring. Now do something about it. If cornered, fight. Use a chair or your fists or a table or a fire extinguisher or scissors to attack. Look around the room you're in right now and create a quick plan for someone stepping into your room intending to hurt you. Be creative, but most of all, be effective. If it makes sense to hide, barricade and conceal yourself, and be quiet. If you can get away, do it. Break a window or get out any door and run as fast as you can to safety or rally point. Not a single moving target has been hit in a school shooting incident. We are giving you permission to do something about saving yourself. You get to decide and act. Thank you for your attention today.